Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be another request from a subscriber, which is to touch on the fog. When you're in the fog, and how to break the trauma bond, how to understand that you're involved with the situation you're in during this period of the narcissistic relationship. So guys, if you like the content, please subscribe. When you are in the fog, many times you don't even realize it. So what it is the narcissistic relationship is over, it's done, and let's say it ended recently. There's no timetable on it. Could have been a couple months, could have been weeks, could have been longer. But you're in the fog post-narcissistic relationship. And the fog means this. It means you don't know if you're coming or going. You don't know where to turn to. You don't know who to talk to. You are not yourself. Maybe you're losing weight. Your brain, the way you think is not clearly. You're not confident. You're not sure of yourself. You're essentially still in the trauma bond, and you're trying to figure out how to break this. However, when you're in the fog, you may not even know that you are in the trauma bond, if you understand that. The fog is something, it's a place where the narcissist wants you to be. They want you confused. The narcissist wants you to be spinning and off balance and not knowing where you belong or who to talk to. So again, on this topic, there are many different levels, but the point is this. When the narcissistic relationship ended, most likely the narcissist, if they discarded you, it ended with a crash, and it ended abruptly and suddenly, and you got no closure. You had no one to turn to, no one to talk to, no one to educate you or to inform you that in fact, yes, you were with a narcissist. This is when you're in the fog. This is when you're like, what is this? I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. Who does this? If you watch many of the previous videos, you'll see that I touch on this many times, but the fog is exactly where the narcissist wants you, because you don't know who you are. Yeah, you may know your name, but you don't know where you fit in anymore. And the narcissist has closed the doors on you, meaning they're not going to give you closure. They're not going to discuss anything with you, and they're not going to give you they want nothing to do with you, let's put it that way. And you may say, Andrew, why is that? The reason that is because the narcissist wants you suffering. They want you in pain. They want you to feel less than. Basically, they want to destroy you. And when you're in the fog, this is their playground. This is where they live and breathe. You see, they confuse people all the time throughout every relationship. Every relationship. You're always walking on eggshells. Your head's always spinning. Like, watch this one. Can you ever actually count on the narcissist to do what they say they're going to do? You can't. Why? Because what they say they're going to do is just in the moment. It's just to appease you and make you happy, so you don't push. You're just like, hey, can you be there at 4? Yeah, I'll be there at 4, sure. It's 5:30 and they don't even show up. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had to pick you up. I had no idea. Things like that. The whole thing is, the fog is where the narcissist wants you. And they want you isolated. They want you alone. They want you confused, searching for answers, pining for them. The narcissist wants you to want them. That's what they want. You see, it does a bunch of things. When you want the narcissist, keep in mind, this is post-discard, when you've been discarded. When you're looking to get back with the narcissist and you want them, it shows, honestly, in the narcissist's minds, it shows how much you need them, how inferior you are, how weak you are, and that they were actually good. It was a good move of them to discard you because you're not worthy of them. That's how they feel. It really is. And they think that they own you. They think they control you. And by you wanting to get back with them, wanting to get closure, wanting to get answers, wanting to get resolution, wanting to just sit down and talk, the more you do that, the less the narcissist will do it, the more they will feel superior, and they're getting supply from you the whole time. Yes, they are. Remember this, every time you contact the narcissist, or every time your name crosses their mind, they're getting supply. They are, in any capacity, but they are. This is a fact, and actually I will do a video on this. The narcissist needs supply to survive. They need energy, drama, confusion, manipulation. They need control. And when they discarded you and you are in the fog, you're confused, your head is spinning, it's perfect for them. Why? Because they keep you on the sidelines, and most likely you will be there for a long time until you begin to heal and learn and grow and understand exactly what you went through. But on top of that, the narcissist has already moved on to other sources of supply, many sources of supply. They don't have to be romantic necessarily, but I'm certain that the romance is in there somewhere. Keep in mind, all of the new supplies the narcissist had, most of them will meet the same fate you did. Maybe not on the same level, most likely not on the same level actually, but they will meet the same fate. Or maybe they will figure out that the narcissist is a narcissist sooner than the narcissist could discard them or end the relationship. And if they did that, that's beautiful. That means they're educated and they have boundaries and they know their worth. And they're saying, no, I don't need this in my life. Thank you, but no, there are 8 billion people on this planet. I don't need you. And that's where you want to be. But getting back on track, the narcissist in the fog and the trauma bond. When you are in the trauma bond, many times you don't understand it. And I talk with many people. Many people are like, yes, I know what the trauma bond is, I don't. And these people are actually in the trauma bond. It's one thing to say, yes, I know what I'm dealing with. But when you are actually out of the trauma bond and you break it and you're finally free of that drug the narcissist slipped you and you're out of the trauma bond, trust me, it's only then when you can fully appreciate what you went through. It's only then you can say, oh my goodness, I actually came through this. That's amazing. And I am so strong and so powerful. I'm absolutely incredible. But when you're in the trauma bond and you're still connected to the narcissist, as many people are, you can say that you know what the trauma bond is, and you actually may understand what it is. But take a step back and think for a moment. You're actually in it. So if you're in it and you understand it, you need to understand that you can break it. This is the sticking point where most people, they just don't get it. They don't understand because they're in the trauma bond. Now, like I mentioned a moment ago, when you break it and when you finally snap that trauma bond and you're free of the narcissist, you see things completely differently and clearly. That's where you want to be. You want to be out of the fog. You want to be away from the narcissist, and you want to be not connected to them in any capacity. And to do this, you need to break the trauma bond. You may say, well, what is the trauma bond, Andrew? You keep talking about it. What it is this. The narcissist, during the love bomb, they tricked you, they duped you, they made you want them. They made you think that they were better than they actually are. They made you believe they were someone that they are not. And they fooled you. And they strung you along, and they manipulated you. And they used the push-pull technique, which is they push you away, and then they pull you back in. And they keep doing this over and over. It's seriously some of the most difficult things you'll ever experience in your life. It's like going to war, literally. It is. And when you are in the trauma bond, you may understand what the term and definition is, but you also, the second layer of that is understanding you need to break the trauma bond. Because when you are in the trauma bond, sincerely, many times you're still connected. Sorry, you are still connected, but many times you're like, I don't want to do this. I still want to get the narcissist back in my life. I want them. It means you're still in the trauma bond. It means you need to break it. Now, how do you break the trauma bond and how do you get out of the fog? It's through education. It's through empowerment. It's through understanding. It's through being authentic and genuine to yourself and knowing that you were in a narcissistic relationship, which most likely has ended. And if it has ended, that's a good thing. You may not want me to say those words to you right now because it's probably very painful, and I understand that. However, ending the narcissistic relationship is the beginning of your path to healing. If you go no contact, block, delete, remove flying monkeys, don't go to locations where you used to go, and remove all friends or family members that are in common with you and the narcissist, this is the best direct path to healing. Now, it's a lot to do, but it will happen in time. I know it will happen because this is the path to breaking the trauma bond, releasing yourself from the grip of the narcissist, and moving forward into to exploring the best life you possibly have, your best future. The fog is another thing. The fog will sincerely lift before you can break the trauma bond. The fog is something, it's when your head is just completely cloudy. Picture you have a cold, and when you have a cold, your head is you're a little behind, like you're kind of in slow motion. You don't really register things that fast, and it's not fun because I just went through it. And I'm finishing it right now, but I'm talking the cold. But the fog is like that, but it lasts for weeks or months. It does. And the way to remove yourself from the fog and see clearly and see things for the way they are is, again, to educate yourself and to understand and embrace your emotions. If you feel like crying, cry. If you feel like screaming in a pillow or in the bathroom, go do it. But you can't bottle these emotions up any longer, because when you were with the narcissist, your emotions were bottled up most times because you didn't matter. You were being invalidated, and that's how the narcissist wanted it. See, think about this. When you're in the narcissistic relationship, many times you are fighting a losing battle, but you don't know it because you want the narcissist to see things the way you do, which they never will, because the narcissist is in that relationship for one reason, which is to manipulate and abuse you. That's what they do. But as your emotions and feelings and inspirations and dreams and hopes and everything are being crushed, and they are, and not listened to, and you finally realize, wow, the person I'm with doesn't really care about me, but yet you're still attached to them, you still want to be with them, you still love them, you still feel so strongly about them. It's almost as if the more they push you away in the push-pull, and the more they diminish you and invalidate you, the more you want them. That's what it feels like. And if you're being real, I know that you know what I'm talking about. But once you understand that this person is not good for you, they won't change, and they actually want to destroy you, that's when you start to see things a little bit differently, and that's when you start to become aware and like, wow, this is not who I thought this person was. This relationship is detrimental to me and my existence, and I need to get out of here. And it's then when you realize the fog is beginning to lift and you see things clearly. You see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that yes, with your perseverance, your resilience, and your dedication, you can get through this, and you will. However, it takes time. I can't emphasize this enough. It takes time and education and commitment, dedication, devotion, and resilience. Above all, it takes time. So will the fog lift? Yes, it will, if you're patient and you put the work into yourself. Will the trauma bond be broken? I know it will. That will take longer. That will take much more time, much more healing time, and much more understanding and growth on your part. You see, you can't begin to break the trauma bond until you begin to love yourself. Play that again, it's true. Once you understand that you are more important than the narcissist, and you are more important than any abusive relationship, that's when you turn the corner and you realize, wow, I really am worth so much more. So guys, I hope you liked the video. I love doing it from beautiful Costa Rica. This is Andrew. God bless you. Namaste. Enjoy your afternoon. I will talk to you this evening with another video. I hope you're having a great day. Remember, you are a bright, shining light. I love you all more than words can say. Continue to move forward each and every day. I will talk to you soon. God bless you. Namaste. I love you. Bye.